Here's Charlie. Daddy brought him up. It's bath time. Daddy does the big bath. See, we just had a little breakfast. I had a little scrambled egg. No butter, no salt. Just some scrambled egg and, of course, a piece of wheat toast. And I was working on preening him. Daddy was doing that yesterday. You can see a little pin feather sticking out. Mainly because he's a rescue bird, so we don't know much about him. And so we're learning. I used to have a yell named Amazon named Charlie, who might be coming back to me due to family situation. But anyhow, if he does, he's 25 years old. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And so this guy, we're learning all kinds of interesting things. At first, he didn't like men, we were told. And he was very upset with Steven, but now Steven's his favorite buddy. But if Mommy's in the room and Steven's in the room, he takes Mommy. So the last person who had him was a female. Although there were some teenage boys around. He's looking at himself because I have this set up that he can be, it's a reverse camera. So he's like, wait, there's a bird in that picture. Who's that pretty boy? When I sing Choo Choo Charlie, he might do his little dance, but I don't know. You want Choo Choo Charlie? Choo Choo Charlie? Choo Choo Charlie was an engineer. Choo Choo Charlie was his name, I hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. Choo Choo Charlie got the job done. Charlie says, love my good and plenties. Charlie says, oh, you screwed me up, Steven. Choo Choo Charlie was an engineer. Love my good and plenty. Charlie says, gotta ring the bell. Now, see, you walked in and started screwing around with them, and now I screwed up the whole video.
Why screwed the video?
Because my brain isn't really good. Want to do it again, Charlie? You ready? You ready? Okay. Woohoo! Choo Choo Charlie was an engineer. Choo Choo Charlie was his name, I hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. Choo Choo Charlie got the job done. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well. Choo choo, choo 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 choo. One time he was crying like a baby. We didn't know what was going on since we have no babies in this house. So I guess where he used to live at, there was babies. And they cried. And then he speaks some Spanish. Although we haven't heard a lot of that yet. And what's the other thing he does? He goes, wee! He'll like start laughing and go into this really cute little wee-hoo! Woo! Woohoo! Charlie! What? Oh, who's that? Are you the pretty bird in that picture? Oh. Now what we have noticed is he's going through a molting since he's been here, and when he first got here, he's a blue-fronted Amazon. They said they think he's between 8 and 10 years old. They fed him nothing but sunflower seeds. Which, of course, he's not on that anymore. He's on nice, fresh, cooked food. He didn't know what to do with that. But he had very little blue in the front of him. And now we see he's getting more blue in. You're a pretty boy. But we notice he likes to observe and watch everybody. And in the beginning, he did a lot of screeching. We did a lot of reading on the internet on what to do with screeching. Some people say pick him up, don't pick him up, ignore it. You can't out yell them, that's for sure. When he gets on a roll, yee-haw, yee-haw, yeah. He's being quiet right now because I have it on reverse and he can see himself right There, if I could figure out how to do it. There. It's the silliest thing. Mommy is backwards. Alright, let me end this one. Alright, say bye-bye, Charlie. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Charlie.